We bring the keeper, we not know see. The keeper that we put there, we not know see. We bring the keeper, we not know see. The keeper that we put there, we not know see. We bring the keeper, we not know see. The keeper that we put there, we not know see.
I want to welcome my own brother, Edward Zesty. What do you know? Highly welcome, my brother.
It's going on, you can get it, you can get her. What kind of thing like you doing so? The thing like you own a record, tell me so. What kind of thing like you doing so? The thing like you own a record, tell me so. You was sitting with them, what I break gang. I would my phone and you with chin leg. If there was 16, I read it, they were dance. As soon as we put it then I see a chitty play. But I made for more criminal or directors. The one that stole in Eddie government made them ministers. But I tell 100 they no car will issue more. If I bringing policy that will be fighting drugs. Who need to go see DEA for the whole job? They hadn't said it for they still wanted this bigger job. But then we put it back there, no food for common people.
Join us. I hit the share button.
We bring the keeper, we not know so. The keeper that we put there, we not know so. We bring the keeper, we not know so. The keeper that we put there, we not know so. We bring the keeper, we not know so. The keeper that we put there, we not know so. We bring the keeper, we not know so. The keeper that we put there, we not know so.
Oh, thank you very much. I have a question.
Eddie King. Shallow be praise, yeah. They made me forget about my job, we are. They tell me say the Babylon are more, we are. They see people that made me forget we are. I the man and teaching get a camera. Tippy, roll. They skinny for a plenty and we don't know. I singing this song from my soul. The people that we fought tell are so cool. We bring the keeper, we not know so. The people that we put there, we not know so. We bring the keeper, we not know so. The people that we put there, we not know so. We bring the keeper, we not know so. The people that we put there, we not know so. We bring the keeper, we not know so. The people that we put there, we not know so.
Peterson Davis, you are highly welcome, David.
The Gina go nowhere, only for ya. It's going on, you can get her, you can get her. What kind of thing like you doing so? The thing like you own a record, tell me so. What kind of thing like you doing so? The thing like you own a record, tell me so. You was sitting with them, what I break gang. I would my phone and you with chin leg. If there was 16, I read it, they were dance. As soon as we put it then I see a chitty play. But I made for more criminal or directors. The one that stole in Eddie government made them ministers. But I tell 100 they no car will issue more. If I bringing policy that will be fighting drugs. Who need to go see DEA for the whole job? They hadn't said it for they still wanted this bigger job. But then we put it back there, no food for common people. The only trouble when you come by, you be sacking people. We bring the keeper, we not know so. The keeper that we put there, we not know so. We bring the keeper, we not know so. The keeper that we put there, we not know so. We bring the keeper, we not know so. The keeper that we put there, we not know so.
Oh, thank you very much. I have a question.
Eddie King.
I want to welcome my own big sister and leader,
They made me forget
Josephine
about my
Campbell.
job,
How
we
are you,
are.
Mama?
That means say the Babylon are more, we are. They see people that made me forget we are. I the man and teaching get a camera. Tippy, roll. They skinny for a plenty and we don't know. I singing this song from my soul. The people that we fought tell are so cool. We bring the keeper, we not know so. The keeper that we put there, we not know so. We bring the keeper, we not know so. The keeper that we put there, we not know so. We bring the keeper, we not know so. The keeper that we put there, we not know so. We bring the keeper, we not know so. The keeper that we put there, we not know so.
I want to welcome Harris Murphy. You're highly welcome, Mr. Murphy.
Legina kunoera unefoya. It's going on you pende jere you can get her. What kind of tinela you doing so? The tinela you own a record tell me so. What kind of tinela you doing so? The tinela you own a record tell me so.
We was sitting with them waga break gang. I would my phone and you with tinela. If there was 16 I ready be all dance. As soon we pull it then I see a chitty pen. Cause I'm a former criminal or directors. The one that's doing Eddie government made them ministers. What I tell 100 to no car will issue more. If I ain't bringing policy, I will be 40 jobs. You know to go see DEA for the over job. They hadn't said it for they still wanted this bigger job. But then we put it for better, no food for common people. You only travel when you can buy the sacking people.
We bring the keeper, we not know say. The keeper that we put there, we not know say. We bring the keeper, we not know say. The keeper that we put there, we not know say. We bring the keeper, we not know say. The keeper that we put there, we not know say. We bring the keeper, we not know say. The keeper that we put there, we not know say.
All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whatever the time is from your end, we want to use this time to extend our thanks and appreciation to all of you for your continuous support towards this platform. Without you, we will not be here doing what we are doing. It is because of your support. That's why we are here. I want to thank each and every one of you. Every time we are reinvigorated, we feel energized, we feel blessed to have all of you. And thank you so much for your comments. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for everything that you do for this platform. Again, I want to use this time to kindly appeal to you. Now we have our YouTube channel. And the YouTube channel is under the Palava Hall. So we want to appeal to you to please subscribe to our YouTube channel. When you look, you will see the link of the YouTube channel. And I'm appealing to you to please do us a favor. That is by ensuring that you can follow us on the YouTube channel. In a special way, I want to welcome all of you distinguished people that have joined us. I'm sorry, forgive me, I'm a bit under the weather. I've not been really, fine these few days, but I give God the glory. I thank Him for His divine strength and protection. It is the case whenever we have, a change of weather, the change of weather comes with so many other stuff. So it's just, it's part of it. So again, I want to say to all of you, thank you. And please forgive me if you will be hearing me each time, trying to get my throat clear. So please don't take it as an offense. Let's go as we welcome our distinguished people that have joined us. In a special way, I want to welcome Edward Zazawu Stewart Jr. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to say thank you. We appreciate your presence here. Peterson Daves, thank you so very kindly for your presence. We do appreciate you. It's always a blessing and an opportunity to have you here. Thank you so very kindly. I want to use this time to also welcome my own brother, Charlie Jackson. How are you, sir? I hope you and the family there are doing great. He's a very wonderful brother, a very, very, kind brother, compassionate. He always check on us and see how we are doing. Call us. I want to thank you, my brother, for everything. Even while he was in Liberia, he will call and say, Prince, that's everything. And we have, a kind of family conversation. That's the good thing about the platform. We've been able to establish not only audience, but family. We are family out here. So I want to say thanks to my own brother, Charlie Jackson. You are highly welcome. Thank you so very kindly. My own sis, Lou Black Mom. Thank you so much, Sis Lou Black Mom. I appreciate you. Thank you so very kindly for your presence. It's a privilege for us to have you here. Thank you so very kindly. I want to welcome a leader, a big sister, somebody who is very, 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 very compassionate about Liberia. Somebody who, wants to see everything best in Liberia. And she supports the agenda for a better Liberia with the CDC, a very strong stalwart of our institution. She's a general also. That is our own sister, Josephine Campbell. I want to say you are highly welcome. Thank you so much. I also want to welcome a general here, a female general also. Joining us here is our own lovely sister, Isata M. Miller. How are you, Mama? I hope you are doing great and fine. Thank you so very kindly. Thank you so very kindly. I appreciate you, Isata, for everything that you are doing. She's joining us there from Red Light. Thank you so very kindly. You are welcome. Sam Ponley. Thank you so much, Sam Ponley, for joining us. I'm sorry if the pronunciation is not very accurate. Forgive me for that. But Sam, you are highly welcome. Thank you so very kindly. Yeah. Talon, boy, thank you so much. Bue, we appreciate you. Talon, thank you so very kindly for your presence here. Thank you so, so very kindly. We do appreciate all of you. Melvin Dolo, how are you, sir? I salute your presence there, Melvin Dolo. Thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate you, brother. Thank you so very kindly. Hassan Kane, how are you, sir? I want to appreciate your presence here, Hassan Kane. I mean, all of you who are joining us, including those of you who are joining us from on our YouTube channel. I want to say welcome to Sando Rogers. Thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate you. Thank you so very kindly. Those of you who are joining us from our personal page, we want to say you are welcome. And again, we appreciate you. Words are inadequate to express how grateful we are to you for your continuous support. So again, just hit for us the share button as we begin our discussion. So for those of you who are following us, our personal page, that is the Prince Sharif, I want to say you are welcome. And on every other platform in the Vera chat room, Obina, thank you so much for joining us. Obina Daros, we appreciate you. How are you, sir? Joining us there from Lagos, Nigeria. Yeah, I am so excited when I see the giant of Africa. These people are our big brother. You know, one thing I want to say to you, and I want to use this to advise Liberians, especially those of you in the entertainment industry or whatever it is. We cannot take this from Nigeria. Nigeria has gone far. Nigeria, they are not computing again with Africa. They have gone to an international level. So those of you who are musicians and etc., try to get in connection with some of these Nigerians. They are very good in helping to, promote African. Let me just say it this way. So when you have a Nigerian around you, make use of them. Go to them, ask them how they are making it. God has blessed them. I'm telling you this. God has actually blessed them, and they have that particular, connection to make things happen. Yeah, I know in every society we have some, bad people there and stuff like that. But get in contact with them. They are very good. They can help people. They can promote. They can ensure that you get on top there. God has blessed them, so they are sharing the blessing all over. So get in contact with them, and they will definitely help to make it work for you. So I'm glad that we have our brother Obina. Obina is here with us. Thank you so very kindly. I'm privileged to have you here, and we have following too in Nigeria who are doing exceptionally well. I want to say thanks to all of you. I appreciate all of you, including my own people. Thank you so very kindly. So let me grab myself, please, a bottle of water.
What kind of chat? Oh, thank you very much. That's a question.
Let me grab myself a bottle of water.
Shallow beauty prince, yeah. They made me forget about my joy, yeah. They tell me say they probably need more, yeah. They see people that made me forget we are. I didn't manage teaching get a camera. TP, roll. They skinny for up and we don't know. I singing this song from my soul. The people that we tell are so cool. We bring the keeper, we not know say. The keeper that we put there, we not know say. We bring the keeper, we not know say. The keeper that we put there, we not know say. We bring the keeper, we not know say. The keeper that we put there, we not know say.
Thanks to each and every one of you. Again, I want to say, do us a favor, kindly hit for us the share button. Please follow our YouTube channel. We appeal to you under the Palava Hut on YouTube. Please follow it. We want to say thanks to all of you. We as Liberians are very blessed. You know, there are a lot of countries with aging population. And those countries with aging population, sometimes I will come before people, anyway, send message and all these other stuff like that. So just bear with me. Yeah, just bear with me. So Liberia, we are blessed. And one of the blessings that we have is our population. When you look at most countries in the world, I'm going to give you some few countries in the world that when you check it, you will see. Country with what one will refer to as, the largest number of older adults. The largest number of older adults. When you look at the data, right, it tells you that Asia and Europe, they are the home of some of the world's oldest population. Those ages from 65 and above. And at the top of that particular aging population is Japan. They are at 28%, followed by Italy, which is 23%. You got Finland, you got Portugal, you got Greece, and stuff like that. So when you look at the country, there are some top 50 countries with, the largest number of older adults. Population, very old. Among those countries, you have China, you have India, you have the United States of America, this country we find ourselves in. You have Japan, you have Russia, you have Brazil, you have Germany, Indonesia, Italy, France, United Kingdom, Pakistan, Mexico, Spain, Bangladesh, South Korea, Thailand, Turkey, Ukraine, Poland, Vietnam, Canada, Philippines, Nigeria, Iran, Argentina, Colombia, Australia, Ethiopia, Egypt, Romania, South Africa, Taiwan, Netherlands, Niamey, Algeria, Peru, Democratic Republic of Congo, Morocco, North Korea, Greece, etc., etc., Sri Lanka, Hungary, Venezuela, Sweden, Malaysia, Belgium, Chile, Greece, and just name it, These are all countries with aging population. The population. When you look at us as Liberians, or Liberia as a nation, one of the most unique things about us is that our population is a very youthful population. Very youthful population. So it's an indication that we can get much from our population, that we can do much with our population, that we can use our population in the proper way, form, and manner to be able to ensure that Liberia is better. We can use our population in the agriculture sector. We can use our population in every sector for that matter. We can even use our population to be one of our, somebody will say, export. Like, for example, when you look at, how you call these people, Colombia. Colombia, they do very well in this issue of medicine. So they can send doctors all around the place. So as per our population, we should be one of the people that should be exporting. I know it sounds funny, right? But it's serious. That we are capable of exporting human resources in different areas. We are capable of doing that. But how do we export these people? Are we going to export Furubuku? No, we are not. We are not. You see, this is the reason why. Let me tell you something today. When you look at the United States of America, the United States is among those countries that have, aging population. They've put program in place that will attract young people from other countries. They gave them a lot of opportunities. You know why they gave them those opportunities? So that these people can come and lend their expertise to this Western nation. When you look at the Western nation, let me tell you something, my people. Look, the people are smart. They get different programs for young people, especially in Africa or in the world. They have some program that is geared towards, empowering, or they get scholarship for young people. They have age limit. Say at the age of 25, maybe at the age of from 30 down, you can apply for the program. They have program like that. And there are many people who are benefiting from that program. Now, they use this program in order to be able to bring on board some of our best brains that are very young. Very young. I want to welcome my own brother, Daniel Hilton. I want to welcome my brother, Donzo Buema Sharif. How are you? Kaita, you are highly welcome. Thank you for joining us. Ishaka Saw, we appreciate you. So, all of these programs are meant to encourage our young people, our best brains, to the Western world. To the Western world. So at the end of the day, when they are able to load you into the Western world, guess what happened? They will take about 10 or 20 years from you. Use all of your strength, all of your energy, all of your resources. And at the end of the day, you are left with nothing. Only good experience, good memories. And if you cannot cope with the system, you have to go back. Most of our people who maybe going back to Africa to tell you, I went to America at the age of 25 or at the age of 30. Now, I retire now, I'm going to Africa. Most of these people who are retirees, the fact of the matter is that here in this Western world, the Western world ain't get too much use for them. Ain't get too much use for them. No, ain't get too much use for them. Because some of them cannot even work 40 hours a week. They can't. The strength is not there. Some of them go test I call it teacher, and they will test on a part-time something and they're working. So the country is not getting much from you. So they encourage us in Africa, most of our young people, with these lucrative programs so that they can lure you into their country. I saw something that Joseph Numa Boyka was bluffing with, and I laughed. There is a program, they say a program for Liberian students in the area of STEM, science, technology, and stuff like that, STEM. So they say that program is intended for 5 years. After you finish getting the degree, you work here, for I 3 years or so, and from there you can go back to Liberia. Even though it sounds comical, because it is not under Joseph Numa Boyka government that we just receiving this. They have been happening a long time ago, so it's not an achievement. I heard the how you call information minister Jeremy Pia talking that thing. I said, look at the guy. You are very shameless. Something that been happening since 19 woo. You can't talk that achievement down there. It's not achievement. So at the end of the day, our best students are taken from Africa and brought to the Western world to contribute. Some of these, our best brains, they are teaching. Some of them are working in some of these different, how you call a hospital and thing here. One of the largest population you can find here in the medical field from Africa, they are the Nigerians. Nigerians waste here in the medical, all over for that matter, not leave medical business, all over. But one thing I have observed about these people, they are not like me and you, Liberian people, where we only want to go back when we are 79, we can't walk again. No. One thing I have observed about them, they are not like you and I. That when the strength is there, we use all of the strength to work all of the hours. 13 hour, 88 hour, this other hour, that other hour. Money, the hours that we're working, we even get money in our account for those hours. No, you don't have money. You don't have money. Everything go towards the bill. They take the money back from you. So at the end of the day, you retire, you left 401 that you have, you take it, you put it in your pocket, you go to Liberia, you feed that, you money man, you pay someone at Lake Congo, you feed that, you money man. So most of our people don't really enjoy, their time. But one thing I observe, these Nigerians, they will come here, they use the money, they go back home, they pay their mansion, and some other, they live their life, they live their luxury life. But not you and I. So some of these programs are meant to lure our people. So one of the resources that we have as a people is the young population. And if only we can focus on the young population and not be able to play rhetorics with them, we can go far away. But I'm about to play you some clip. Joseph Numa Boyka told us that they were going to empower and show that 10,000 young people are trained, are empowered. When I heard that thing, I laughed and I told people that Joseph Numa Boyka is a joker, an old man who believed that he can continue to lie to the young population that are not very, very much sound, or that are not very much critical. So Joseph Numa Boyka came and they talked about this 10,000 program, or this program that 10,000 young people are going to benefit. And I just laugh. I said, my people, Aloysius Daves, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so very kindly. Ansu Sambula, thank you so much. I want to welcome a brother and a friend, Ato Waweli. Thank you so very kindly. A very, very professional, young guy. We met when we were in Liberia, a brother. The first time I met my brother, Ato Waweli, we just clicked together. This guy, that's the good thing about us Liberians. We are so very, very kind. Yeah, when I met my brother the first time, Ato Waweli, he said, "Oh, Prince, I've been watching you and stuff like that." A very professional guy. I want to say you are highly welcome. Thomas Wa, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. Thank you, Ato Waweli, doing a very good work there with, Liberia there in the area of information. Thank you so much. He's doing good. He's doing good. Yeah, he's doing very well. So, fellow Liberians, at the end of the day, Joseph Numa Boyka told us that they were going to empower 10,000 young people on the block. These 10,000 young people are going to be empowered. Now, it was a good thing that Joseph Numa Boyka said. But some of us from the beginning, we knew that it was just another scheme. It was just another lie. When they said they get digital program for 10,000 young people, I laughed. And I told some friends of mine, I said, look, this thing, I just lie. They got in lying to you. Elizabeth Walker, you are welcome. Thank you so much. Josephus Money, you are welcome. Thank you. Blair, thank you so much, Spencer, for joining us. Joe T. Koluba, you are highly welcome. So I said it was a scheme by Joseph Numa Boyka. It was not a reality. It was just a scheme. Now, most of these people did not believe it. But I will show you today. I will show you an example. When you want to empower young people, do you start from abstract? No. Or you start from a program that is already there. You start from the program that's already there, right? You first of all look at the program. For example, let's look at the area of TVET in Liberia. Most of our young people may not have the opportunity to go to the University of Liberia or to the AME University. So most of them find themselves in, vocational technical training institution. In Liberia, we are blessed to have these vocational technical, institution around the place. So any serious government, what you will do is that you will first of all look at these programs, because most of that, including those who are riding these motorcyclists around, these people who are riding back, one way or the other, one of them will tell you, say, "Mama, I get some kind of trail. If you pass by 5, or you pass by 10, or you just ask them, take, what we call a kind of sample, one would say, analysis. Any 5 motorbike rather that you pass by, or motorcyclist, from that 5, you will have 3 that get some kind of skill. Either he's a mechanic, or some kind of skill, or he's a bit, some kind of skill he will get. So in Liberia today, go and check it out. Most of these young people that you see riding this keke around, the reason why you see them, they riding this keke, empowering themselves through it, some of them, they are machiners. Some of them are tailors. They have different profession. Different profession they have. So what we expected when Bweka took over, that he was going to do an analysis of those particular vocational training institutions. And say, well, since we have the vocational training institution, there are very many. Let's see how best we can be able to channel money to that particular area to build up the area. But Joseph Numa Bweka did not do it, because they were looking for means to eat that particular money. The almost $1 million that were geared towards that training, they say the training 10,000 young people in digital. Today, where are we? The VLA. Today, where are we? It's a VLA. The whole thing was a fiasco. Where is the 10,000? Have we seen the first 25 that they have trained? No. Have we seen the first 25 that they have trained? So you get other areas in the country that need serious intervention, that are seriously challenged, and that have very good portion of population of the young people. You cater to them, but you say you're going for digital program, which is not bad. But again, it was just a scheme. It was just a scheme. So at the end of the day, what we observe, they abandon the program that they're supposed to put their time, their effort, and their energy behind. They abandon those programs. They abandon the program. To the extent that today, the majority of the young people that are in all of these vocational training centers, nothing happening there. The small teachers that were there, they are not there again. Those teachers, they are not there. I will play you a clip. I'm about to play you a clip here, and I want you to watch this clip. It's really, really sorrowful. It's really sorrowful. I want you to watch this clip. I want to play this clip here, because if Joseph Numa Bweka is anybody serious, if this man is a serious old man, you know what he will do? He will focus on seeing how best he can be able to empower the institution that we already have. Play you something here. Let me play you something right here. So I want you to watch this. So watch this.
Commonly knew as the Japan Freeway. So there's a serious roadblock here by the students. The reason for their action, I'm yet to talk to any of the students that participate.
These are students from MVTC. When President Weah became president, he focused on ensuring that he can send people abroad, young people abroad, to go acquire vocational skills so that they can come and help and teach and train their own young people. I got a clip here. I will show you the clip so that they can help to train other batch of young people. So some of them went to how you call the place. Some of them went to South Africa. Some of them went different areas. Some of them went different areas to acquire training. Different areas they went to acquire training, so that they can be put in the TVET sector. Now some of them can be mechanic, teacher in different areas. But at the end of the day, when Joseph Numa Boyka took over, guess what happened? What he did? Just a minute, my people. So instead of empowering these people, he did not empower them. The first thing they started to do was to deny these people the opportunity to even work at NVTC. That's what they did. They denied them. So at the end of the day, what we saw was people who were very trained because of politics, because there are open people there, there are open teachers there. So at the end of the day, they moved these people from in the classroom. Some of them too, with their professional careers and their professional skills, they decided that look, we were not come to play politics with what we already know. We are professional people. We are not coming here for somebody to look at us and tell us that, oh, we open people, we open teacher, this, that one. It will not happen. So therefore, we'll go. So they decided to leave because there were too much going on. There were too much going on there. So they decided that, look, we'll leave from here. So at the end of the day, those adequate teachers, well-trained teachers that we had at the MVA, NVTC, and other areas, because the government started playing politics, they left from there and decided to go to this private, vocational training institute. So at the end of the day, the young people who want to acquire education, vocational skills, vocational training, has been abandoned at these various areas. Look, Joseph Numa Boyka does not care about the Liberian people. That thing you can hear him saying, love Liberia, think Liberia, this Liberia, is a scheme. So at the end of the day, the place that you're supposed to invest to ensure that these young people are adequately trained, they have the requisite knowledge, it has been abandoned. So let me play you a clip here for you to watch in order for you to, get what we are saying here. So let's come here and then play this for you. I want you to listen to this.
In this protest, but to let you know that we are at the Morovia Vocational Training Center here, where students are having protests. They are put on roadblock. No car is having access to go on a part of red light, and no car is also leaving from the side of red light to get across. So here this morning, their action is very serious. But I'm trying to find at least one person talking. Hi, this sir. My name is Fasu. I report for OKFM and OKTV. All right. Yanisa, what the roadblock is about this morning?
We have a situation on campus here.
Okay.
Where we break the ministry with getting information.
Which ministry, sir?
The Ministry of Youth and Sport.
Okay.
We sent communication to them on different occasions.
Okay.
We met with them in person. They lied to us, and the last time we sent communication, they refused to honor our communication.
So what was in the communication that they failed to listen to?
We told them that we need adequate teachers. The teachers that are here are limited.
Okay.
Sometimes we have too many classes, no teachers, because the teachers are not adequate. The second thing, we don't have any practical material. Since we started,
limited teachers. There were teachers that were trained and assigned to this various training institution. I will show you the video. I don't want you to believe me. I will show you the video. They were trained out of Liberia to come and become part of those institutions. At the end of the day, Joseph Numa Boyka go there, they carry their politics there. So most of these people, they have already acquired their knowledge. They look at it for long and say, but why am I be here? And let me go in some kind of vocational institute that are private. So they are in the private institute instead of in the government institution, because Joseph Numa Boyka and his gangster are politicizing even education. So let's go ahead. Listen. I will bring you that video so you can also see it.
Which ministry, sir?
The Ministry of Youth and Sport.
Okay.
We sent communication to them on different occasions.
Okay.
We met with them in person. They lied to us, and the last time we sent communication, they refused to honor our communication.
So what was in the communication that they failed to listen to?
We told them that we need adequate teachers. The
Okay.
teachers that are here are limited.
Okay.
Sometimes we have too many classes, no teachers because the teachers are not adequate. The second thing, we don't have any practical material. Since we started, no practical material. The whole school, there is no practical material. When we go to the trade shop, we don't do no practical. And here they say that technical school we should have 100% practical. Now the 100% practical will be many things we can see. We don't have practical materials. The sanitation system, the bathroom, we have 3 different bathrooms for all of the departments. But only one is working. That is the last floor. Everybody will have to come down, draw water because the pumps fall. The government are not there to help us to fix the pump for many years now. And we told them we brought these things in there. We have about 3,000 plus 300 campus. No mini clinic where when there's a challenge, you can watch a person there, you know, what it's not happening here. The second thing, students graduating from here, I end up riding motorbike. Students, no scholarship, when they send a scholarship, what they can do, they can put their family relatives. When they scholarship, go to the house. You can't wait. No, people that are outstanding should graduate from the school. People that are outstanding should graduate from the school and go and study outside. It means that we are making progress. But after graduation, you are outstanding, they send scholarship, you put a family on it. The whole school go and check how the campus is getting. We have one director is that Director Kamukai. When he was here, the school was making progress. When the new minister took over, they took it from their fine. They brought the old director that was here before. Our school now, they get the school wide open. Student does not even know him. He does not have student relationship. The whole campus is upside down.
When we are saying these things, we don't want you to believe us. We want to show you the facts. We want to bring to you the facts for you to see it for yourself and hear it for yourself. How will you train 10,000 young people in the era of digital when you already have more than 10,000 young people that you could empower adequately in those different areas? So you see that? They came and decided, look, Boyka have destroyed every fabric of our society. Every fabric. The old men have destroyed it. No, it's not me saying it. Because if I were just to say it, some of you will not believe it. But you listening to the brother who is saying, the first men that were there, they decided to use politics on him. They are open, we are people. That open, we are people. And talking from there. And the new idiot that they brought now, that idiot decided that I'm working for Joseph Numa Boyka, me a politician, and I can an educator, so I get time. No, I don't want you to believe what I am saying. Because sometimes when we say these things, people will say, oh, 12 years, we're still on inside. We suffer. So listen.
What they can do, they can put their family relatives. When they scholarship, go to the house. You can't wait. No, people that are outstanding should graduate from the school. People that are outstanding should graduate from the school and go and study outside. It means that we are making progress. But after graduation, you are outstanding, they send scholarship, you put a family on it. The whole school go and check how the campus is getting. We have one director is that Director Kamukai. When he was here, the school was making progress. When the new minister took over,
You're hearing? No, this is not from me, Prince Sharif. If I were to tell you that, probably you'd have had, different perception. And I CDC people there, so they hear lying. You hear the students, what they are saying. That Kemuka was down there. At the end of the day, they saw progress. Look, Liberian, we regret our action. All of us will regret our action, including those in America. We regret it. Our people will call us. Money where we not get, they will answer for it. All of us will regret our action, directly or indirectly. So that the next time, we will know what to do. So you hear the students saying, when Kemuka was here, it was better. Let's go ahead. Listen to them.
they took it from their fine. They brought the old director that was here before. Our school now, they get the
They took Kemuka from there and brought the one that was there. The anytime crop that was there. The criminal that was there. The man who cared nothing about the people of Liberia or the children about Liberia. All he cared about was his pocket. They brought that thing all crook back. And you hear the song. The song say, Boyka. And you listen to the song. We didn't know that the keeper that was drop bucket were brinking. That's why he said that they mean the song, the brother thing. We didn't know what we thought Bweka were bringing experienced people. What we thought that Bweka were bringing people who will come to be able to make meaningful impact. But now knowing that roll, then he was bringing Tiffy, roll, Tiffy, roll, that roll, Bweka were bringing. What do you expect when Bweka himself is conflicted with behavior of criminality? Because this man squander our resources, squander our opportunity. So the first confessed open criminal that we have as president is Joseph Numa Bweka. No, don't believe me. Don't get vexed too much. Take your time. If you get water the way I come in, drink your own water. I'm not a lawyer, but the people can say, in quote, the first evidence that is really, really tangible, useful, and can make the case to be easy is when you yourself confess, say, yo, that me do it. The other, you the one story that, hey, that me do it. Ain't see your man stand on water spoon. You know what? At least they still giving you some small change. You will learn in prison anyway. And now that you will not lay there, you will learn there. But you know what? They still giving you change. At least they gain some leverage because you enter in the play, the acting that you still say, yeah, I miss you. You don't put on no defense. You don't put on grika. So you look at it for long and say, yeah, the other rule, yeah, even though he's a rule, he's a criminal, but he agrees. So, let's take an easy way. Yeah, that's an easy way. So Bweka is on record, the first president in the history of the Republic of Liberia that openly confessed that, yeah, we squander your opportunity, we stole from the Liberian people. He is on record. And that means saying, don't get fair with me. My own one read to say, I will say, I will not miss my words.
Oh, why the OP? Student does not even know him. He does not have student relationship. The whole campus is outside down. There was nothing we understand it. And the government refused to listen to us. So today we decided to block the road and we can see the president himself. We want to see a minister of youth and sport. If we can see these people.
The minister that failed to listen to your communication, why you want to see him?
The reason we want to see him, we want to tell him that what we decide to start now. If we don't we listen to him because we trusted him. Now we know that he can lie. We want to see the physical things happening before we can leave from here. Now that we know that when we talk to him, he will laugh. And when he comes, we tell him, say, the things we told you about, we want to see them happening now. If they can start happening.
Minute today.
We are there.
We need a president now.
We're not going to let this go.
Do you think it is possible to start all what you listed in your communication?
It is not possible to start everything. It is not possible to start everything. We must start from somewhere.
So are you simply saying that if they cannot start anything as of today, you guys promise to remain here as long as
would be here? We're not going to use the same. People don't go to school. I want to say they're going to let them go school. But the university students that we need to learn that because we just want to learn. But we want to help the government. If we learn with these self-employees, we can create jobs ourselves. But we realize that the government will always want to create the needs. What would be liability? What would depend on them? We tired with that. If we learn, we continue.
You hear what the students are saying? They themselves are saying it. Now, like I said, I don't want you to believe what I am saying. I want to play a video here. When President Weah became president, he understood very well at the time that it is good that we empower our young people so they can come and train more young people in vocational areas. Because not everybody will go to the university and get a BSc. But again, when we have vocational people, they will help in the development of our country. So let's send people out. So President Weah did just that. I don't want you to believe it. I will play some video before we come back to this video of people who honor the regime of President Weah. They went abroad and acquired those training. So don't believe what I am saying. But let's go to the video so that you can see what we have here. Okay. All right.
My experience at the training at the beginning was difficult because I was not actually a welder before. I was a mechanic, but I was transferred to the program. So I
The program today that Joseph Newman Boyka own people using to send their family, there are people who are not even qualified to send them there. During President Weah time, he sent students abroad. Like I said, I don't want you to believe it. So I want to play this clip for you and I to watch it. I will play a couple of them. I will play maybe 2, 3 of them or so for you to watch it, and then later on I will explain. So these are some of the videos of Liberians that were sent abroad to go and learn so they can come back and be teachers in these various university. These various skill training programs. But when Joseph Newman Boyka took over, they decided to play politics. And most of these people who were trained decided that they will go work or go teach in other private university that are doing skills training, thereby leaving the government institution because it's now politicized. So let me play this for you to hear it. I don't want you to believe it from me. Let's play it so you can hear it for yourself.
I'm Abraham Cooper and I'm 26 years of age. And I live 21 Street, Fiamma Community, Montserrat County, Liberia, West Africa. I'm currently being trained in the sheathing method at Welling at the Southern African Institute of Welling in South Africa. My experience at the training at the beginning was difficult because I was not actually a welder before. I was a mechanic, but I was transferred to the program. So I had some difficulties in holding the electrode and to weld the downhand, but at times went back based on the motivation from my trainer and motivation from myself. I start to adapt to the situation. 17, which is the quality level B, the highest quality level in welding. What the donor and the Liberian government should expect of me is the best in the classroom and also within the workshop. Number one.
So let me stop here because I got a couple of them that I want to play. Like I said, I don't want you to believe what I am saying. I get a couple of them that I want to play for you to hear it for yourself, to see what President Weah was doing for the young people, to see what His Excellency, to hear it for yourself, what His Excellency was doing for young people, the empowerment that he was providing for young people. I want you to listen. Let me play another one. Let's go to another one so you can listen to it.
My name is Miti Adradasi, and I'm 29 years old. I'm from Liberia. I live in Tinkers Village, Mozzarella County, Liberia. I'm current. Some of my experiences will be training center in Cape Town, South Africa. Some of my experiences will be about carpentry. I never knew the depth of carpentry, how deep it was. All I felt was carpentry was all about nails, hammer, paint bag, and other stuff. But I never knew carpentry was a broad field and you can specialize in various areas in carpentry. Some areas of specialization is wool machining, where you only operate the carpentry machines. And you got another area like upholstery where you do with household furniture. And you got carpentry making where you do drawers.
These are young people that President Weah sent abroad so that they can acquire quality skills and that they will go back to areas like MVTC, whatever place that the government have vocational training, that these people will be able to help to train other Liberians. You know what is happening now? Because Joseph Newman Boyka has politicized the area, guess what is happening? These young people who government sponsor through these different NGOs program, they decided to leave the government institute to go look for private work where they will be paid good money, where nobody will tell them, oh, you CDC male or you CDC girl. You had an honor CDC, you got the education. You see how stupid these Boyka people are? And you'll see what happening. So at the end of the day, the private institute, they are even offering less, how you call, a month for people to graduate as compared to the government owned. So the government owned doesn't have teacher. After government spent all of the money, President, we have spent all of the money. Joseph Newman Boyka and his bunch of criminals came there and decided that, look, we run behind these people. And you see what happened, my people. So the young population that should be empowered, you say you got money, you want 10,000 youth. You take the money to spend it behind the people that are already there. You take it, you say you spend it behind digital. The digital money finish. The digital money finish, they even show off complete 500% of the train. Out of 10,000, they say the training. And you see how Joseph Numa Boyka is a rogue, is a criminal. This old man, when he read it, he want to cajole people with age. You think we will allow age to deceive us? Joseph Numa Boyka is a criminal because if you knowing very well that all these things are happening, look at what happened to Ami Moda. Ami Moda took money from that place and walked away with impunity. Look at what is happening at the Ministry of Public Works. $22 million for road. I want man getting to a $22 million. Joseph Nima Boyka can't do anything. So you were aid. Row. You now row. But let's listen. I don't want you to believe it. Let's listen.
You do partitioning in buildings and other things. And you also have the CNC, which is the computer numerical control system. And you can get all these things by levels and you can specialize. So it's just not about only carpentry in your general field, but it's a carpentry where you can specialize in various areas. Or I thought in producing a product, you always use nail. And find out how these things come about. And I also have the passion of impacting others. I got this philosophy that says you can be whoever you want to be, and because God have made you to be that person.
Let me stop this here and play another one again for you to see. Let's play another one. No, I want to show you this video so you can see and you can know what President Weah was doing for his people. I don't want you to believe what I am saying. You got one for somebody to say, oh yeah, bring your CDC people, you're fair. Yeah, we talk tire. Oh yeah, because what you can say when you try, say, oh, you talk tire. We talk tire, you will know who we talk tire. That way. You come in know who we talk tire. Just bear with me while I'm going to pull the last one. I want to pull the last one up. Just bear with me. I think the two that I have played is enough, right?
One is I have noticed that in Liberia, the wedding industry in Liberia, they are not following the safety standard and they are not following the code that have been prescribed.
Okay, so let me play this other one. I want to play this last one.
I'm Esther Gia Javili. I'm 29 years old and I'm from Monrovia, Liberia. I'm training in carpentry and joinery at the Furniture Technology Center in Cape Town. The trade is divided into 4 specifications, which are cabinet making, wood finishing, wood machining, and upholstery. And we are also doing training in business management and entrepreneurship course. When I was selected to do a training in furniture making, it didn't make sense to me at first because back home, choosing to study furniture making may not seem as a major professional accomplishment. They always look down on it also. So it made like nothing. I didn't even wanted to do it at first. I was like kind of encouraged to do it. So when I came here, Cape Town, looking at the South African market, furniture market, carpentry back home is being stigmatized as a career for Muslim men and then for people who are not academically strong. So, me being a lady and then also a university graduate, I have a bachelor's in civil engineering. So that was just something that motivated me to make a difference.
So let me stop here, my people, because time is not in my favor. I get so many things to talk about. Now, but what I'm showing you basically here is just to tell you the program that President Weah had for the young people. When Joseph Numa Boyka came, they promised the young people that they will be able to ensure that these young people's lives improve through giving them vocational training. They said President Weah was doing nothing to help the young people. They will come and make the change. But let's listen to these young people as they explain their ordeal with the Boyka government. Let me play this so you can hear it for yourself. I'm going to take some minute to play it so you can hear it and see. So let's go ahead and play this.
from the electrical department, electricity.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
So much. If I get it free, me, somebody, one free, where we not preach from now, because we not get preach. If it work, we know you come from all of students going to get a small team of that.
All right, thank you. Musa, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing good. Sometime back, you was part of the protest that happened in Mumbai.
Obeka is giving lawmaker $25,000 up to $100,000 only to remove a speaker. Why you have these young people that the only thing that they need is just the education. All of the people that were trained under President Weah as instructors to help in this area, people they carry politics there, so the people left. Hey, I can't get my skill. You can't. You want to play nonsense out of me? No. I will go. So that what happened? Well, let's listen. Let's go ahead, listen.
Today again, you are here with the same verse and in similar action. Why you guys are also today?
Once again, I am student Musa Ekene. Friends call me on social media. A few months ago, we were protesting on the border and people feel that we were doing it based on self-interest. They feel that we were doing it based on political self-interest. But telling people that we were not doing it based on political self-interest and also, but now as you can see, we the student of MBDC, the people, our own material that we bring this, they're selling our own material now.
That's an allegation. That's an allegation.
The electrical department giving back a TV projector. They sell a projector for news to us. Then secondly, we protested here for material. They told us that they're going to bring material, but we should get that time. We gave them that time. We could not see no material, no teacher at all. And the director that they bring based on politics, send the bring out new director of the president. We have been seeing the man yet. I mean, but even time the students are the director, we have been seeing yet. So based on that, we went to the ministry. We went to the ministry fast, telling them that what's happening to us. We pay our money to Kenya to learn for the people. But since we can't, no learning, we wouldn't hear for 1 year save more. Of course, as for me, I'm a heavy teacher mechanic. I wouldn't need documents for the school. But not because I wouldn't need documents for the school. The master has to forget about the master. No. Our police also here. That is the reason we are blocking the road to tell the governor of the that something is happening to us right now. It is not easy. You see the vocational students of protesting and need that something is going out there.
Coming on the street today, do you think that will solve your problem?
Yeah, blocking the street today, I think it will solve our problem. Because if we could not block the road and do the generation, will not be there. Maybe 2 days after Mr. President Franka was here, all the ministers will see it, then they will see about us. We are not harming nobody, we are not trying to rock, but the other thing, we block the road, at least the government can know that something is happening to us. Because we know the ministers no response. So absolutely no response. That is the reason we are here.
I think we are getting from the students, they are explaining the reason behind their action to follow roadblock here. These have been going on for some minutes now, and their situation here is getting serious. The roadblock here, no car is passing, even including keke and motorbike. All right, I think you are seeing the motorcyclists are telling you around. So, female are all into this protest. How you doing, madam? Hello. Yeah. I'm seeing a jacket on you, Mobile Vocational Training Center. Are you attending the school? Yes. From which department? Heavy to mechanic. Yes. Your name? My name is Joanne Fatima. Before they got to see female doing this kind of study, why you are encouraged to do a female heavy? Passion yet. You got passion? Yes. So why you on the street today protesting? For me, I want to say that no material, no teacher, but I want to have no instructor. Every day we got no teacher, we have no daycare in any today. But we have not seen the new director. No director, no minister, no material, no FDC. The
people, when we are telling you, it's not because we are angry. We only want you to understand that Boyka, Mr. Boyka, and his gangster, they are a bunch of liars. These people promise the young people. I want to play a video of Jeremiah Kun, what he told the young people, or what he told Liberians during the campaign time. I want to play this video. I want you to bear with me while we bring this video and we play this video. I am bringing all of this video for our own education so that you can know. Look, President Weah was doing exceptionally well. All was not rosy. No, I'm not going to sit here to tell you that all was rosy. There were challenges. But what President Weah was doing, wow, we regret our action. Let me play you a video here. I want to play you this video. I want us to listen to this. Jeremiah, I want you to listen to it.
Compared to the go smoke. It's intentional. That's why they can't go pressure because they want people to go smoke in the center of the town.
The campaign that they ran yesterday was President Weah had no time for the young people. President Weah spoiling the young people. Oh, President Weah bringing jobs for the young people. The young people, President Weah finished living, they ain't get time for them. That was the campaign message that they gave Liberians. And because of that, some of you ignorantly, even though we told you that these people are scammers, you did not listen to us and you choose to vote for them. So listening to Jeremiah Kun here, I want you to listen to this one. Listen to him.
So the leader in the center of the town, they sell market and push. Then they can get a beginning to pull out the smoke, but that they make more money, right? Then the superintendent compared to the get people to go out and go smoke. It's intentional. That's why they can't go pressure because they want people to go smoke in the center of the town and that the market will go cool, right?
I want to use this time to welcome Madusu Dole. You are highly welcome, Mama. Thank you so much for joining us. So let's listen to Jeremiah Panko. It's going to take us 4 minutes without interruption. I want to welcome all of you. Listening to him. These were the campaigns that they ran yesterday. And said, President, we ain't got time for the young people. He bring job for the young people when they can't do this. Let's listen.
So the leader in the center of the town, they sell market and push. Then they can get a beginning to pull out the smoke, but now they make more money, right? Then the superintendent compared to the get people to go out and go smoke. It's intentional. That's why they can't go pressure because they want people to go smoke in the center of the town and that the market will go cool, right? So we gotta say no to push. We can't do push again. Liberia is now the center of drugs in this country. In West Africa, in Africa.
That was one of the campaign they ran. You listening to him. Say no to Kuch. They lied to you and said it was President Weah that are responsible for all of the Kuch that was being brought in the country. And when they were going to take over, they were going to ensure that all these things are flushed out. But today, these people are now there. In fact, the one that come here even dangerous. It's by far dangerous. A.B. Kroma is on record of confessing that Zumbi was introduced in Liberia by the Unity Party government. A.B. Kroma, having a clip right here. He said it. That it was under the government of Joseph Numa Boyka that Zumbi entered Liberia. That Zumbi was introduced. I get a video when we talk here. We ain't just talking because we want to. The video right here. So let's listen to Jeremiah Panko.
Liberia is the center of drugs. Liberia is the place where they can arrest 100 million drugs and nobody is in jail. It means somebody be saying that somewhere know about it. If you didn't know about it, people will be in jail, right?
How are you, Mama?
So when I take mother of time, I want to say thank you. We are happy to be in Bond County. This is the right time to rescue this country. After the war, when things got destroyed, Liberians went to the poll and elected 2 persons to fix the country, Madam Salif and Ambassador Bwaka. They helped fix the country. Those days they used to, those are also went to refugee camp. You know how we were treated. The people used to call all sorts of needs. Those 2 people came, they clean the country. When you're traveling, you throw your passport. People say, yeah, the people from Liberia. They are good people. So they set the country in motion and say, hey, President, we are. Vice President Joel Taylor, you take the country, you go carry it. Unfortunately, the minister breaking everything down.
President Weah, my people, let me ask this question. President Weah and Joseph Newman Boyka, who is destroying things? Who is now destroying things? You see how these people lie to you? And you see how they deceive you? And you see how we are now paying the price of being deceived? The people took over. Joseph Newman Boyka now breaking down every fabric of our society. The rule of law, he wants to destroy it. Everything he is now destroying. Everything. He is destroying everything. Yesterday they lied. I play you clip of people that the government of Liberia sent abroad, including teachers that the government of Liberia, including doctors that President Weah sent abroad. I don't want you to believe the videos are here. Maybe I will play 2, 3 other videos before. Today I want to take calls. So we'll be taking calls. At the end of the day, they lied to the Liberian people that they were coming to better the people like, oh, President Weah spoiled the country. Oh, President Weah do this. Joseph Newman Boyka is there. Look at the young people. They have to go on the street to go and protest. Look at what is happening at the level of the University of Liberia. You don't even have a correct building. You say you're introducing master program. The high schools are not even correct. High schools, they are not even correct. You know how you get a strong undergraduate degree? It's when the grade schools are strong. As a professional teacher, one thing we were told, that the foundation of the education sector begins from down there. There's so much you can see. Where can be singing? Blah, blah, blah. She have you any woo? Yes, sir, yes, sir. You're playing for all of them. That is the foundation. That is the foundation. So if that foundation is faulty, your PhD will be nonsense. You get government schools that teachers are not even in across the country. Look, Monrovia is not Liberia. Go in the Leeward counties. Go and see what is happening. You have public schools that don't even have chairs. You have public schools that you have one teacher teaching. I don't want you to believe it. I want to play something here for you. Just one teacher teaching the entire school. Wait, sometimes we talk, people say, oh, we lie. Me, I let too much, plenty, how you call, what have you, what have you. Let me play something. It's sorrowful. A whole school, you get one person that teaching. Don't believe what I'm saying. Let me see what we are bringing. Let me be playing this. Let me be playing this while I bring out.
Everything that were in place, the police hold our here. I don't know whether they stay here again. The police was hungry, so they got to leave.
Yeah, the men are saying police people are hungry.
Here, you see the
Ali, yesterday, police people are hungry under President Weah, but they did not care themselves for chicken feed or for salt pork. Hey, AFC, Jeremiah Coon said police people are hungry under President Weah, but you and I did not recall where police people were fighting for chicken feed. They had to kill one person. Well, you know, they had to do the other one, do that. We didn't see it. Let's listen to Jeremiah Coon while I get the other.
CB Toba Hospital, you see electricity and everything, right? Go down to there and see. I know where they get fuel. The last time the people of Bunkante, CB came to my office to ask for bus. I said, how can you come to a senator from Lima to ask for bus when you got a safety vice president of the Republic of Liberia? When Ambassador Braga was vice president, Ambassador were around 1.8.
Yeah? Now, I want to play you a video right here. I want to play you a video here. I want to bring you all of these for you to see it so that when I'm flowing, you can know that we have the evidence of these things that we are saying from them. The education sector is a complete mess. To the extent that you get one teacher teaching almost all of the subjects. Don't believe what I'm saying. Let me bring you this video. Let me bring you this video. Just bear with me. Let me bring you this video. Oh, okay. Let me bring you this video right here. So let me bring you this video. Just bear with me. Okay, fine. So listen here.
Principal of the Yuba Public School to speak to us on some unfolding situation.
There's a public school. Yuba Public School in River G. The public school here in River G. Listen, the public school, government school in River G. I want you all to listen.
Situation. So welcome to the media.
Okay, thank you very much.
Your name?
I'm Terry T. Nene, the principal for Yuba Public School in Savo School District.
The academic year, how did it go for academic 2023 to 2024? How was it like?
Okay, the academic 2023 and 2024, the challenges was too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
If you say challenges in terms of?
In terms of staff, teaching staff, there's no teaching staff. We just imagine I'm the principal of the school, but I'm the only person controlling the whole school, the entire school. And the school runs from ECE to 6th grade. But
that is daycare.
Yeah,
from daycare
to 6th grade.
To 6th grade.
Yeah. And I can say the teaching is not too effective because the learning, it looks very poor because there's no staff, only I alone.
Yeah, hey, yeah. And Joseph Newman Boyka said he want to empower 10,000 young people. But that school there in River G, teachers are not even there. And you'll see what we're talking about. You'll see what we're talking about, right? Sometimes playing these things is just to tell you that Boyka is a schemer. Does not believe in the Liberian people. And this old man gave up. Think about you. He only deceive you, use languages to cajole you. Love Liberia, think Liberia, and this Liberia. And at the end of the day, the man is enjoying himself. This man is breaking every fabric of our society, including the law that is supposed to guide all of us. The Papin get time. He just doing your own thing. This is a disgrace. It's a disgrace. But what is even more disgraceful that happened yesterday was for Boyka to send police people to tear gas and pepper spray lawmakers and their staffs that are doing the right thing, the legal thing. Yesterday, Joseph Newman Boyka sent police people to go and terrorize Honorable Fonati Kofa and all of those lawmakers that are standing in defense of the rule of law. We told you from the beginning that Joseph Newman Boyka hand is in this whole thing. You say that lie. We lie. Guess what happened yesterday? Joseph Newman told Mo Ali Talon from Ministry of Transport and that of Newman from Ministry of Internal Affairs to go see those lawmakers who are breaking the law intentionally. Look, let me tell you something. Sometimes we say this thing, people get, oh, God forbid. Don't say God forbid when you are doing things that do not bring or that will invoke the wrath of God upon you. Look, what Boyka is doing is tantamount to serious civil unrest. And if Boyka cannot behave, there will be civil unrest. Leave that thing you all can be talking. Oh, God forbid, God forbid. God has given you all that it takes for you to maintain peace, security, and stability. God has given you all that it takes for you to use to be able to at least ensure that your environment is safe. The thing that Boyka doing, Boyka is encouraging what we call a complete civil disobedience. He's encouraging it. He's encouraging it. Look at what is happening. Mo Ali, Francis Akila Nyimale, and Seli Talon, they decide to go sit under the gavel of people who are disrespecting the rule of law. You get the Speaker of the House. His current is there. He is in country. He's not out of the country. Thomas Fowler decided that he will go sit on the other side with the majority people, so that at the end of the day, they can create a division. Joseph Numa Boyka, who is the president, decided, I'm an all-law man. All right, Joseph Numa Boyka, I get respect for rule of law. According to Cabinet Janet, I will play it, you listen to it. Joseph Numa Boyka, I respect the law. So he decided that, look, let me send the people there. Now you can see that Boyka is the one responsible for all of these things that are happening. Now you are seeing it for yourself. Now you are seeing that Boyka is the one responsible for all of these things. When we said it yesterday, everybody said, oh, Boyka not responsible. Oh, Boyka not responsible. Now you're seeing it. Why would you have the speaker in the country? Then you choose to send Mo Ali, Seli Tala, and Francis Akila Nyamale to the rebel bloc, to the disgruntled bloc. Look, Liberians, all we can do is to inform you, but you're not ready, you. The day you get ready, these people will behave. Look at what happened. Just for them to go and do an illegal business, they were able to get cheer. But our children are there still sitting on the floor. Children are sitting on the floor. But because of illegal activities that they want to carry on, the bad cheer. Joseph Numa Boyka is not brave enough to ensure that schools across the country have black board. But he can ensure that they provide cheer for these lawmakers. He able to keep them in RLJ Hotel. Joseph Numa Boyka is looking for serious civil disobedience. And it will happen. It will happen. It will happen. You cannot continue to proceed in the way and in the manner that is completely opposite of peace, and you expect peace. No. Nobody go and jump in the water and expect not to get wet. Everything that Boyka and his gangsters are doing is encouraging violence. It's encouraging violence. Boyka does not respect the rule of law according to his own people. I want to play something here that I want you to listen to. I want to play something I want you to listen to. I want you to listen to Cabinet Janet, what he said about Joseph Numa Boyka and the rule of law. I want to play something. I want you to listen to Cabinet Janet when he appeared, some of the things he said.
I'm more interested in zooming on the allegations levied against the speaker by the majority bloc. That's
so when we went to those elections, basically it was like you had to rerun you had,
Listen
small
to Cabinet
constituency, 15, 20 candidates.
I
So no one was able to get that. In the case of the president, that's a constitutional requirement, so you must do so. So you're going to run all 73 electoral districts. So the three branches of government met, and in my mind, a solution was found, which was not in any way a contravention of any law that we had at the time, especially the Constitution. So these are things that can be done. And to me, this is the spirit of coordination that the Constitution speaks about. So the people who are head of these branches are supposed to be savvy She said it publicly. But we keep calling it unconstitutional, unconstitutional. That's the way you read it. I can't say that.
Okay.
I can only say the cocoa decline.
Thank you.
May continue.
So I want us to listen to Cabinet Janet. He says that I want us to
paper that nobody respects him.
No, but I believe that he is entitled to the protection of his right under the law. In our practice at the Supreme Court, we say when the judge says that is not a decision, I can't see a better opportunity to do so than the situation we are faced with. To see leaders of the country just sit back, get to the point where he decides to, this we are doing this because of this, so I will resign.
Sure.
And I believe that he right at that point had been fortunate that there were lawyers among them.
If the executive recognized the 43 men by sending them the budget, speak to the president's decision if he takes such a decision.
So let's listen, please.
Well, I wonder who the president's advisors are, because I wouldn't think that the president should deviate from express language of the
Cabinet Janet is one of those that vigorously campaigned for Joseph Numa Boyka. When Joseph Numa Boyka said his government will run on the rule of law, it will not be business as usual, and etc., etc. When he was scheming the Liberian people and were telling the Liberian people that this man is a schemer. So Cabinet Janet is one of those who vouched and went in the areas encouraging people to vote for Joseph Numa Boyka. But this is what Cabinet Janet has to say about Joseph Numa Boyka. And I want you to listen. I don't want you to believe me, but let's listen here. Listen.
Constitution. The former Speaker Edwin Snow. We also have similar situation with the removal of Senator Azi Nyanebu. And also, before they come into office of Mrs. Selly, there was one regarding Speaker George Due. All of these raise particularly one essential question: how you remove a speaker or one who has been elected by
I want to welcome the Honorable Charles Roberts. You are highly welcome. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. And Big Brother, a leader, I want to say you are highly welcome. Bekugbe son, you are welcome. I want to welcome you. Cynthia Kamara, Elnora Barkley, thank you so much. Mandusu Dole, Jonas Zopuga, how are you? Magnus, you are highly welcome. Jared Deshil, Nessie Jordan, thank you for joining us. Mary Momolu, we appreciate you. Thank you for your presence. Our Director of Research, Christopher Watia Tubazi, you are highly welcome. Thank you for joining us. Philip Nangbe, how are you, sir? I want to welcome my own brother, Philip Nangbe. Zach Bayu, how are you, Zach? Thank you for joining us. Elizabeth Mami Lavla, we appreciate your presence here. Honorable James Halowanga, how are you, sir? I want to welcome and appreciate the Honorable James Halowanga. You are highly welcome. James J. Ratto, I want to welcome you. Thank you so much, Honorable Ratto, for your presence here. He has a very, very fine platform. He discuss, religious and also discuss politics, which is a very fine, platform. I want to say you are highly welcome, Honorable James Ratto. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to welcome the Positive family, Duke Positive. Greetings there to you and our own sister, the Positive family, Duke Positive. You're highly welcome. Thank you so much. I want to appreciate and welcome Tita Fala. Thank you so much, Tita, for joining us. Augustine Bese Keseli, you are highly welcome. Blamo Nimle, thank you for joining us. Stanley Marshall. Marie, how are you, Mama? Thank you for joining us. Matthew Sampson, thank you for joining us. Helena Campbell, we appreciate you. David Yobo, thank you for your presence. Thomas Wa, we appreciate you. Thanks to all of you who have joined us. Thank you so much. So listening to what Cabinet Janelle has to say about Joseph Numa Boyka government, I want us to listen. I'm playing the voice clip.
His colleagues as head of the House of Representatives, or in the case of Azen Yenebu, elected as president pro tempore. The court has spoken on all of these issues. So to see a repeat of the same situation, and then people say around that this is a political issue, I mean, it's just mind-boggling.
So, Honorable Councillor, we spoke to your client, Councillor Kofa. He said, I am not resigning. Let's get to it. Let's get to the juice of this thing. The decision by the executive
to send the budget, the draft budget, to the Speaker of the House of Representatives. And it was unfortunate because Speaker George Due, all of these raised particularly one essential question.
To keep you. If you choose to leave early, again, we respect that. But now let's get into the show. Let's start with the House of Representative issue. You represented for that, or you are, you did. What's the status right now with the House of Representative concerning your client for that you Kofa the Speaker?
You know, when the situation at the House of Representatives started, and some of us as lawyers got involved, we thought that there was a legal remedy, a legal solution. So we went to the court and we filed an appropriate petition asking the court to intervene. Unfortunately, the justice in chambers declined. Now, under our system of practice, when the person sitting in the Supreme Court as justice in chambers decides not to act, then that justice will issue something we call a decline. Now, our practice does not allow an appeal under that circumstance. So that becomes final. But from the standpoint of the Supreme Court, no decision has been made. So you cannot appeal. And that was unfortunate because we had thought that the issue of removing Speaker is a matter that is settled in our jurisdiction. We had a case, if you can recall, regarding former Speaker Edwin Snow. We also had similar situation with the removal of Senator Azen Yenebu. And also, before they coming into office of Mrs. Selly, there was one regarding Speaker George Due. All of these raised particularly one essential question: how you remove a speaker or one who has been elected by his colleagues as head of the House of Representatives, or in the case of Azen Yenebu, elected as president pro tempore. The court has spoken on all of these issues. So to see a repeat of the same situation.
If the executive recognized the 43 men by sending them the budget, speak to the president's decision if he takes such a decision.
Well, I wonder who the president's advisors are, because I wouldn't think that the president should deviate from express language of the Constitution. The head of the House of Representatives, as designated by the Liberian Constitution of 1986 as amended, speaks to who presides.
Councillor Janet asked a question: who the president's legal advisors are. The president's legal advisor are a bunch of people who believe that they too want to be politicians. His legal advisor, one, Buchu Ben Keita, the man who, after Julie Andy Tappe Julie Andy Tappen was insulted by one idiot who abused his own mother in presence of Oprah. When Julie Andy decided to go to the court, Bush Ben Keita decided to use the office of the president to evade justice, to allow that idiot to walk away free without asking or answering to the law. So that someone is a vassal. The advisor that the people who told the court to open the door so Madam Gloria Mususka can walk out freely. The people who influence the court. They are the people who make Luca riches after he threatened the life of a Liberian citizen that almost murdered, how you call Jessica Lord. At the end of the day, Luca riches walk scot-free. Are the people who advancing Joseph Numa Boyka. But let's listen here.
Over the House of Representatives. And clearly, it's the Speaker. In the absence, and I want to use that word very clearly, in the absence of the Speaker, the Deputy Speaker. So if you want to address an official communication to the House of Representatives, I would think that this is not an issue of number, or an issue of following the dictates of the Constitution of Liberia.
Now I'm going to bring it down to Richard saying, Glennie, again, Diamond, please, can you make those adjustments? Maybe you need to move the mark further. We're getting that feedback, which is not so right, for us to hear the counselor correctly. Dr. Richardson, Glennie, and Uncle Sam Jackson. Dr. Richardson, your question, man.
Councilor Janet, it's good to have you in the studio. I recall you were here before, but it's really great having legal minds like you talk about.
A person's rights on a due process have been violated. And if I were in our jurisprudence, if the Supreme Court had been clear on any matter, that is protection of due process of law.
Great.
When Ebi's Law was removed, the Supreme Court ordered that they go back and follow the process that will guarantee that he received due process of law. He decided at that point that once the Supreme Court had made that point very eloquently that he will withdraw, he will resign. And I thought that was a bad precedent. Because of that, many people think, oh, when this thing happens, just resign. Now, we can't run a country like this, a lawless country. You know, we have to be people that, and you know, we always forget that one of the primary causes that have been identified by researchers, scholars, for the war, the violent war we went through is their lack of respect for the law.
Yes.
And it seems like we're degenerating again into that, unfortunately.
Okay. So my second question to you is, just goes back to what you were saying. You mentioned
Sorry, Cabinet Janet is one person who was part of LERD. And he says something that all Liberians should pay keen attention to. He says something that Liberia is slipping. The reason why we went to war was because the rule of law was disrespected. And this is exactly what he is seeing under this government. Don't believe me, but you listening to it. Maybe it was too fast that you could not maybe capture within time. But when you're listening to him, you will get it. Let me carry back small. Just an inch back and listen to him.
And if I were in our jurisprudence, if the Supreme Court had been clear on any matter, that is protection of due process of law.
Great.
When Ebi's Law was removed, the Supreme Court ordered that they go back and follow the process that we guarantee that he received
Amara
due
Jala
process
Kamara,
of
how
law.
are you, sir?
He decided at that point that once the Supreme Court had made that point very eloquently that he will withdraw, he will resign. And I thought that was a bad precedent. Because of that, many people think, oh, when this thing happens, just resign. Now, we can't run a country like this, a lawless country. You know, we have to be people that, and you know, we always forget that one of the primary causes that have been identified by researchers, scholars for the war, the violence.
So listen, I want you to listen to this place. This place is very keen. And I will stop here. I will not go far. I just make an analysis and open the line. He made a very profound point. Councillor Janet made a very profound point. Now, are we seeing those things happening? So let's listen.
Violent war we went through is just, and if I were in our jurisprudence, if the Supreme Court had been clear on any matter, that is protection of due process of law.
Yeah, listening.
Great. When Edwin Snow was removed, the Supreme Court ordered that they go back and follow the process that we guarantee that he received due process of law. He decided at that point that once the Supreme Court had made that point very eloquently that he will withdraw, he will resign. And I thought that was a bad precedent. Because of that, many people think, oh, when this thing happens, just resign. Now, we can't run a country like this, a lawless country. You know, we have to be people that, and you know, we always forget that one of the primary causes that have been identified by researchers, scholars for the war, the violent war we went through is just lack of respect for the law.
Yeah.
And it seems like we're degenerating again into that.
You hear him? What he's saying? You hear it very loud and very clear? It seems like we are degenerating into that particular stage, That Councillor Janet talking so. Now me, the man who supported Joseph Newman Boyka, who ran Joseph Newman Boyka campaign, he's the one talking. From all indication, we are slipping into that. Now the place we're going. We're going into a place where the rule of law is not even respected no more. And we are seeing it. How is the rule of law not respected? When this Joseph Newman Boyka was told by the Supreme Court, please respect a new position. He said, no, you're not respected. He said, you will do a unti. When Joseph Newman Boyka is doing everything to disrespect the rule of law, he doesn't care for former leaders, intimidating political parties. The last time we saw what happened, we saw what happened with the CDC. When the political leader of the CDC was harassed, and there was an assassination attempt on his life by the Joseph Newman Boyka government, where the poor army people also. We all know that. Just what happened, according to Cabinet Janet, that brought the civil unrest is just what we are seeing today. Similar thing that we are seeing. So when you are seeing these signs and symptoms of Joseph Newman Boyka disrespecting every fabric of our society, disrespecting the law, look at what is happening in Liberia with the lawmakers. Joseph Newman Boyka now want to ensure that his will prevail. Because he wants to ensure that his will prevail, guess what happened? He is not dealing with the people who are illegal. He is not dealing with the illegal lawmakers. Dealing with the illegal lawmakers. This is scary for us as a people. Fellow Liberians, I have an announcement here that I want to pass across very quickly. I have an announcement that I want to pass across. There will be a very important meeting of all seditions in the U.S. on this Friday at 7 p.m. So all of you are highly invited to a meeting on Friday. That is this week, Friday the 15th. You are invited to a very important meeting, all seditions. In that meeting, we'll be discussing our retreat. As you may be aware, the CDC USA Reformers is planning a strategic meeting where we can go to sit, to meet, to discuss. We say a retreat. So we urge that each and every one of you be part of the meeting. We'll also be discussing the issue of the policy reform convention that we are supposed to be having sometime next year. So we are inviting each and every one of you on this particular meeting on Friday. The conference number is there for you to join the meeting. The conference number is definitely there. You can see it, it's there. You can take a screenshot of this, save it, so that you can be part of the meeting. Again, we will be having a very, very, very important program in Iowa that has to do with our strategic meeting or retreat. So you are invited to the meeting. In the meeting, these are things that we'll be discussing in the meeting. These are things that we'll be discussing. So all of you are invited. We ask that each and every one of you get ready as you attend the meeting, which will be on this Friday, this week Friday by 7 p.m. On this note, my people, we want to put out a number. You can now give us a call and let's hear from you. The number to call, let me pin the number right here. Call and let's hear from you. This is the number to call, 443-991-3356. Or better still, you can call us on WhatsApp and we'll definitely take your call. So call on WhatsApp and we'll definitely take your call. So the number to call is 443-991-3356. That's the number to call. 443-991-3356 is the number to call. We are almost there with time. I think time have caught up with us. We do not really have the leverage of time. But again, we want to say thanks to each and every one of you. Okay, let's go to the line as we take our very, very first caller. Let's go to the line and we take our very first caller. Our own sister that have joined us. So again, let me just set this up. All right, so let's go to the line as we take our sister. Hello, Sis Josephine, how are you, Mama?
Yes, I'm all right by the grace of God. How you doing too?
Well, even though the weather, I show it face, but we are grateful to God. We are
You
here.
are well. You are well in Jesus' name.
Amen. 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 Amen.
I want to say thank you very much for all your great work. But you know, we don't know what to say. Our people know this man. He not new. The man was VP. The man, President, we are went in our bank town. Right before he died, they gave the new president, we are Tano. I remember. Then they asked what it means. And they say, you are the town owner. The man was VP, and wife was selling color and cold water to the neighbors. Yeah, they said it. But when you get your lay bunny in your house, and somebody can't say the bunny is too dry, put it in your trash. I will bring you meat tomorrow. That's why I want people accept that. Now you put your dry bunny, take it. You even put it in the trash can. Maybe in case so you take it from your own trash can, you send it in the dumpster. Now they buy you rotten pig that you don't see. You go back. Today look at our country. We can't sleep now. We are worried about them. It's terrible. Look at the students, the principal, the teacher, the vice president, the everything. What the children learning? Children in this, they send the people abroad, use the country money for them to go, and they didn't stay here. They went back to give back to their country. Because our president, we are someone teaching. And not Liberians, you're talking from there and put your own person that we even have experience. Now today the children they want to go to school. They're now refusing to learn. No teachers.
No teacher.
It's very, very sad. But you gotta keep praying for our people. But our speaker will not just move like that. That lawyer they did as educated men they did it over there. The lawyer he knows the law. Those are on the side. Let them my broker want to work with them. Let him work with them, but the international community are watching them, seeing them. Thank God the people out there in town they see what's going on.
Sure.
Yeah, let's keep praying for our people. Please call me after your show. I want to get some information from you, okay?
Okay, I will. Okay. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Have a blessed day. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So, fellow Liberians, you can give us a call. The number to call is pinned right there. Give us a call and let's hear from you again. There is going to be an important meeting. There's going to be a very, very important meeting on Friday of this particular week, this week, Friday. We are inviting each and every one of you. All of you are highly invited. All of you are cordially invited. All of you are invited to this coming Friday's meeting. You are invited to be part of this meeting. In this meeting, we are going to be discussing several issues that has to do with our incoming retreat in Iowa and also the policy retreat conference. Let's go to the line as we talk to this caller. Hello, caller. Your name and where you've joined us from. Welcome.
Hey, Prince, this is Lawrence Noding, and I'm calling from Minnesota.
All right. Yeah. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, Prince. First of all, let me say thank you for the kind of work you've been doing. You have explained in the past, and our people did not listen, and you guys continue to still explain. But Prince, just to touch on one or two issues, it's disappointing. Our country, we don't know where Liberia is heading right now. It's disappointing, Prince. So what? Sometimes when I sit, I just think all these guys that were here, those of them that were here, that were on these podcasts or like class reloaded and Spoon FM, all of them they were just doing this thing for on the basis of envy and just to get to power. Is that what they were doing it for? Look at somebody like Patrick Honda. Look at this the current public works minister. All these guys were always present on this platform, denigrating the government. One inch of what President Weah did, they have not even reached there. They have not even done it for the people. My question to Gregory Coleman, brother, we were all enough. We saw the Liberian Civil War. We passed through. We saw what happened. I wonder whether Gregory Coleman was there. He behaving like he's the strongest man in our country. Didn't he see police officers taking their uniform to join in the midst of civilian people? Didn't he see soldiers taking out their uniform to climb in the arches of buildings? Didn't he see that? You going to pressing compound 4 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning to take somebody from there, violating the law? What is happening? Where are those people who said Joseph Boakai was so experienced? Where are they? Where is Jared DeLong, who was on President Weah's back? Where is Nyomli Kanga, who said you were going to stand up for the Liberian people? What is happening to Liberia? What is happening to Liberia, Prince? All those people that were just soup that was always in the street.
I know.
Where is soup? Is soup now compromised? What happened to Liberia? In an economy when they say no money prints, the president is dishing out 25,000 to camp boys, to RLJ, taking all our young girls to that place. My brother, is that in Liberia? Is that the rescue mission? Is that when people, you know my fear when I listened to Kabina Jana yesterday, my fear is, Kabina said something. He said, in Guinea, you have Mano, you have, I don't know, he means a tribe, you have Pele, other people. This Liberian government, I guess what they're going to be doing, when they find you, to their activities, they will arrest you and turn you over to that John that sent there and said, I don't want to be killing you. I'm telling you, Liberian people got to stand up. What is happening in our country is unbelievable. I did not know that this woman was that wicked. You know, when I listen to your recording, Jeremiah, the vice president. So all these things they got. So when Liberian people learn that these people they just fool, they just use lies. You know, I was going through my own phone and I saw some of the dead bodies that these people used to display in the street. That President Weah came from Allegheny, President Weah had done this. Are you kidding me? Was there where the people were just pulling the Liberian people to come to power?
I know. All that they did was intentional to make sure that the government, you know, is unpopular to the Liberian people. And unfortunately, our people bought into it.
They bought into it. I saw you, Prince. I saw you midnight walking through Cape Mount, explaining to people. I saw you. I watched you, Prince. Our people did not listen. Our people did not. You know, sometimes I try to be wicked. I must confess and admit. Some of those who I talked to, when they call me to ask me about school fees for their children and other things, sometimes I just, cut down my phone. But when I think again, man, Joseph Parker, they owe me. My man, look. They say when you are getting old, you enter you feel you have empathy, you develop that for other people, you feel the feelings of other people. But what kind of? So sometimes I ask myself, Prince, what's about the old man? What's about cartoon? Because if the man is wicked, the woman should be able to console the husband.
Sure,
what is wrong with this woman? So she was only waiting to turn to young girl again. Is that all she wanted? Man, it's too painful, man. What Greggy Kuma? You just think you're some kind of hero in the land now? When please look at I remember I worked at the Capitol building for 8 years. Honestly, brother, I saw lawmakers making what a lady named at that time she was with the GS or something. They made that woman to stand up for almost 2 hours, and they called the Firestone manager, a white guy, and he stood up when Saboli then was in that place. The guy stood up and he was answering questions. So the lawmakers now they have sold themselves. So the police are so much authority and they can just flock the people. Those days, that Gregory Coleman man would be summoned.
I know. Sure, with all of this thing that is going on. In fact, just imagine under the regime of President Weah, how many times Patrick Sudu was even summoned, questioned, back and forth. And look at what is happening now.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What is happening to Liberia? What is happening the last time, I lived in Minnesota and I got some close link with my senator. I just called, but there was no answer. I intend to tell you they need to pay attention. Listen to what the government is doing to the people in Liberia. Because, Prince, you remember, you were there with me. There were a group of Liberians that went to the capital in America here to stop the U.S. for not supporting George Weah's government. I remember I don't know her name, but they were reading petitions.
Yeah, Yasendi Mountain. Yeah.
Where are they? Where are the people? Where are the people that sold as a sin to the people? Where are they? Are they following all the things that are happening in the country right now? Brother, no. Sometimes I say yes. I say it's not enough to get your children out. But what about the other people?
I know.
Man, please, thank you so much for what you're doing for our people, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, too.
On Saturday, I will call your personal number so that we can talk, man.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, fellow Liberian, there we have it. Time have caught up with us. This is what we want to say. We must not give up talking. We must not give up educating our people. I know sometimes it's frustrating because you think that with all of what you are doing, people are not hearing you. But let me say this. Our people are listening. Our people are hearing. We are touching lives. We are impacting lives. Let's not give up. Let's not give up. We are creating a critical generation. Let us continue. It's tough. It's difficult. Sometimes you get frustrated. Sometimes you think that you are not doing much or you are not making impact. But let's not give up. Let's continue. Again, I want to say to all of you, thank you so very kindly. And don't forget, this coming Friday, there's going to be a meeting. Here is the information out here. There's going to be a meeting this coming Friday at 7 p.m. And that meeting is geared towards the retreat that we are going to be having in Iowa. CDC USA is going to be having in Iowa. So we are inviting all of you to the meeting. All of you are invited. Until we meet again, my people, time have caught up with us. We want to say thank you very, very much. We love you all. Thank you for the support and everything. Bye from our end, and thank you.